Hello, visuals. Welcome back to the Visual Guys Entertainment News Podcast with me and Guyz. How is Guyz?
I'm Ari.
Well, I asked how Chris is. He's kicking off because his van seems to be a piece of shit. But I'm bang on, sir. My mode of transport so far is good. So far. We'll see how long that lasts. But here's the Entertainment News. We are on our way to go back to the past, kind of, and embark. I don't know if we're going to go down the Fury Road. We're going to go see Furiosa. Mad Max Saga. I think it's just called a Mad Max Saga, isn't it?
Yeah.
No idea. We better Google before we go. I don't know if there's going to be like an end credit scene for anything. If there's like the next Max film, I have no idea. Because every time we get the cinema, we finish watching the film, I'm like, is there a cut scene? And my internet never works anyway in the cinema.
Furiosa.
So there may be a cut scene because obviously, as it stands, it's a Mad Max Saga, but we have no Mad Max in it. We got Chris Hemsworth, we've got Anya Taylor-Joy, and we've got Furiosa Goodness. As I think Chris is goggling just to see if there's an end credit scene. I think yes, he is. He's typing away. But it's going to be fucking awesome. I've heard lots of great things. It's a relatively long film, which is good for me. I like to sit back, relax, and watch longish films. I think it's like 2 and a bit hours long. And I think it's been like 10 years since we've had Mad Max. Somebody pointed out on one of their videos.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I think they said 10 years.
Look at this. No.
Right, so we don't know the future of Mad Max, and there is no end credit scenes to tell us the future of Mad Max. I'm sure Chris will come back in a few weeks' time and be like, we've got news on Mad Max, and he'll tell us all the crack. But before we get to Mad Max, we should talk about some imaginary friends, which me and Chris saw last week.
We did.
We're speaking about If. Quickly do a little spoiler, little whatever, recap, review, whatever you want to call it. But Chris, speak about If while I enjoy my cigarette.
If is about a young girl who basically imaginary friend who turned out to have other friends that they couldn't see. No, wait.
No, the only imaginary friend she had was Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he was the imaginary friend, but she could see the others.
She could see the others, so she was doing like a job. There's like this like centre place thing where imaginary friends whose friends no longer can see them.
Yes.
They sort of help them find new friends.
Yeah, because they're all growing up.
Yeah, they're all grown up and they don't need their friends anymore. It was very sad and upsetting.
It was. But it was a good film. It was a nice family-friendly film.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was family-friendly at all. It fucking proper crippled me. But it is a family-friendly film, you are right. But it
was nice.
And John Krasinski doing it. I didn't realise he was in the film.
Nah.
I didn't see him in any of the trailers unless it was overlooked. But it was quite nice because we popped up, we see him at the start, and there's loads of celebs, because when we were leaving, I was like, I reckon there's loads of voices. Chris pulled up Google. We had like George Clooney. You said Emily Blunt was the little dancey doll thing girl.
Matt Wahlberg. There was quite a few.
Ben, actually, no, Matt Damon. Did you say Matt Damon?
Yeah.
I feel like you said Matt Damon.
It might have been Matt Damon, actually.
Ben Affleck. No, sorry. Who did you say before that? Who did you get confused with? Did you say? Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. No, I thought you said Ben Affleck. No, I said Ben Affleck. Either way, If it was absolutely adorable. It crippled me. There was a lot of stuff in there that, because it was like she was dealing with trauma and other people dealing with trauma, and how they use like their childhood and the things that made them safe. Going forward in the future, I was like, this is hitting hard a bit too much. I don't know if you're unlocking something psychologically up here or what the reason why I'm clinging on to Optimus Prime and Pikachu. I don't know. It just. Yeah, especially that little speech she gives towards the bit. And I love John Krasinski. If I could ever envision a dad, it would want to be him. He was fucking amazing.
He was funny.
Upbeat and silly and just messing around. Like he's in hospital with. It doesn't specify the disease. It just says it's a simple operation.
Yeah.
But by the looks of it, her mum died of cancer.
Yes.
So I don't know if it was the same route as that. I have no idea.
No idea.
But there's a moment where he's like, it looks like he's jumped out the window and he's left a note and shit. And he was so fucking adorable. He was amazing in that. I absolutely loved him. Ryan Reynolds was class. I remember whispering to Chris, I was like, do you reckon he's imaginary? Because throughout the trailer you don't realise because he's the only human. The rest are like monsters and marshmallows. I was like, you reckon he's a fucking imaginary here, Chris? But I absolutely loved it. It was funny. It was sad. It was absolutely adorable. I loved the scene where they go to the retirement house and like she's reimagining how it should look and there's castles and all that. It was fucking beautiful and phenomenal. The bit where the big Steve Carell's monster, what do they call him, Blue, even though he's purple?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he eventually met, when he's older adult and given the confidence to go into that like job interview meeting thing, it was so. And then eventually at the end, everybody meets up, even the grandma dancing away.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got them off right there. It was fucking outstanding. I loved it so much. It was so cute and so adorable. It was and it was when we said we'll go watch it. It was one of them sort of ones you look at. Well, I looked at. I thought, yeah, it'd be nice. John Krasinski, we like him. Ryan Reynolds, we love him. Awesome. Let's have a little bit of fun. But I didn't expect it to come out and be like I messaged Laura saying that film fairly wrecked me. But I loved it.
I really enjoyed it, to be fair. Really enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, it was. Do you have any more? Did you get emotionally drained by it or not?
No, I didn't get emotional with this one.
No,
I just enjoyed it. I laughed away.
It was very funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, very funny at points. But yeah, it's getting a 10 out of 10 for me because, like I said, I don't know if it's unlocked some sort of trauma. I don't know if I need to go see a shrink. I don't know if someone's like, damn, you're holding on to these toys because, I don't know, it's big and horrible.
You're damaged.
Yeah, I'm damaged. I'm a broken little boy. This is why Laura needs to keep loving me and buying me Lego. Buy me Lego, please. Please. I'm a broken boy. And next time at her, I expect to see Lego.
I'm not broken, but you can buy me a car.
you can buy me a car. I'm not broken, but you can buy me a car. But no, I guess it's a massive 10 out of 10 for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 9. I'm giving it a solid 9.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
9's are beautiful. I mean, obviously, I'm Mr. Optimistic anyway. I'm always like, that was awesome. But the guy next to us, which is weird, we think he was drunk.
Yeah.
It was quite weird because they were sat in our seats and I saw the little girl all comfy enough. I said to Chris, do you mind sitting over? He's with this little girl, blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to shove him along. But as we sat there, it looked like they were leaving, like halfway through, and he's stumbling down the stairs. And then he comes back up and he's stumbling his way back up. And then when they left, he stumbles again.
I don't know if he was drunk or if he's got leg issues. I don't know.
He seemed steaming because obviously I was sat one seat closer to him than you were, and the stuff when he was talking to his daughter, I assume it was his daughter. I fucking hope it was his daughter. He was very slurry word.
Was he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. It did seem drunk. Like I said, probably near a body slam one person on the walk down.
Did I?
And if you've got leg issues, surely you would know. We better not sit at the top of the stairs. I've got issues. We'll sit at the bottom. You would imagine. I don't know. Either way, it didn't spoil my experience. It was fun, and I don't know if it's one of them films that kids will adore, though, if you know what I mean. It's not like Minions, where it's constant animated, silly goofiness.
No.
There was a lot of talking, like, story-driven points in just dialogue being exchanged as opposed to, like, action sequences and stuff. So I don't know if a lot of kids will go into that being...
I don't know.
Yeah. And I was sat there thinking one of the other days, I wonder if John Krasinski writ this for himself in some sort of way. I wonder if he's had to deal with anything, and this is like his.
Maybe.
Yeah, and we remember the imaginary friend that was invisible that was ended up being John Krasinski. That's not his name in the film. I was just sat wondering, thinking, I wonder if that was actually his when he was a kid. Like if that's just like a little nod and Easter egg to himself in his film.
Possibly.
Like I said, I don't know if it is. I'm just speculating, but that'd be quite nice if it is. But everything John Krasinski touches at the minute is just fucking so much fun.
Yeah, he is good at what he does. To be fair, I will give him that one.
I remember seeing him in The Office as a dumb, silly. Because did you watch The American Office?
Vaguely.
It's fucking so fun, and that's emotion as well. That fucking cripples you. But in that, he's just a silly, goofy prankster in The Office. And that's it. Well, there's more to him, but that's his biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's it. We will talk about Furiosa next week. As Chris gets his phone out, look at what can I chuck out quickly. So we got the new Beetlejuice trailer. Did you watch that?
No. I've seen the trailer when it first came out.
Well, we get more Beetlejuice. We get a more look at the monsters. We get a look at the world that was Beetlejuice before. We see the same sort of creatures. The small-headed guy makes an appearance.
I'll wait till the film.
Yeah, Chris isn't a massive trailer guy, but the trailer looks so much fun. I'm more than ready for that. We also what did we watch? I watched Boy Kills World. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. That was outstanding. I had so much fun watching that one. Bill Skarsgård that Carlo never got.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't fucking... there's a twist in it which I wasn't massive on, but the overall film was fucking brilliant. The choreography, the fight choreography in this was so friggin' brilliant, and it was hilarious and funny. And like I said, there's a great story to get behind and whatnot. And Bill Skarsgård, just his little face reactions when that voice is going on, he's putting like a confused... It's absolutely awesome. I'm so good we never got it because I thought I'd love to have watched this in the cinema.
No, it would have been good.
It would have been amazing. What else have we watched? I rewatched Civil War. That's up now, illegally, but it's HD, so I rewatched that. Still as dramatic as the last time we watched it. I managed to get little Richie doing the IMDb list. I'm actually curious to see how many of the top IMDb lists you've watched because I've done the full 100. I got Laura to count, she got to take 25, little Richard only got to 15, so I was like, okay, so I've started over for the Dark Knight trilogy, just done the Dark Knight Rises last night. Text me saying, that's fucking awesome. I'm like, yeah, that's what I fucking give you, and that's why it's on IMDb's top 100. He made me watch another film. I was like, right, I'll do one of yours, and it was called Don't Hang Up, about a bunch of kids that prank call people, but then it turns horror. The premise is brilliant, absolutely outstanding, but the acting's diabolical. Like, the acting is fucking... But it was that bad, I was able to laugh at it.
Okay.
So that saved it a little bit. But, like, it was very... a lot of spitting and... I was like, oh my God, we get it, you fucking scared, man. But it was quite fun. I feel like I've seen it... we saw Liam Hemsworth turn as the Witch. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes.
Yeah, the monster noises, the
I don't
cameras
like.
coming in, and it just... Laura said the same. I don't want to be the cunt just to be like, no, you're awful. I'm not massive on The Witch. I love this first season, but I've been declining with every season. But I don't want to be the cunt to be like, no, fuck off, see you later. But I agree.
I'll give him a chance.
Yeah, I don't think it will end well, though.
It doesn't look right, no.
No,
he doesn't look right with long...
We said it ages ago. They should have just said, right, you are playing a Witcher, just not Gerald, because there's a couple of other Witches, isn't there?
Yeah.
You're playing a different one, and you could have at least got away with it a bit there. But the fact now we've got to look at you and go, okay, this is still Henry Cavill, but not.
Yeah.
It's... I don't see a big future for the rest of the Witcher stuff anyway. I think maybe...
I don't think there is. Like I said, the spin-off got cancelled, and there's only 5 seasons.
Which is crazy, because it started on such a fucking high.
Yeah.
And then I know people were bummed with the third one because it was less witchery. It was more about... I can't remember her fucking name. It was more about the girlies.
Yeah.
And as it was to The Witcher, yeah, okay, it was alright. I do feel like I'm missing something major that I haven't brought up, but I can't remember what. No, I mentioned Knuckles to you last week. I kept forgetting about that, but I've mentioned that to you. Have you caught up with anything? So have you watched anything?
No.
No, you haven't?
No, just my regular stuff. But obviously we're off Monday with Bank Holiday, so I'll do some training.
Well, you can obviously, there's Sting Up, which you can watch Boy Kills World now. Yeah. The Monastery, the Henry Cavill's new film, War with Nature.
I want to watch that one.
It's so fucking good. Still haven't done Iron Claw. I want to see how that gets you. The Knuckles TV series. There's a lot you've got to try and tick off here, Chris.
There's a lot on your list.
There is something either this week or next week, though, isn't there, that's starting? Star Wars Acolyte. When's that? Isn't that like a week or two? I feel like it's definitely a low number and June.
Star Wars Acolyte.
I feel like it's a low number in June. Only 2 episode thingy.
Okay. The 5th of June.
5th of June.
Which is
week? Or is that 2 weeks?
Tuesday?
Is it? I don't know. You're the calendar man.
Was it a Monday? Right, because Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't think I remember Obi that being Wednesdays.
Right, because I had a fucking busy week.
He's had a busy week.
No, I've got one. Saturday is my sister got married.
Oh, is that done now? So they had the party shit?
No, the party's next Saturday.
Do they not have it on the same day?
No.
Oh, okay.
But she's married now.
Oh, congratulations!
I only found out at 8 o'clock last night. I'm like, I thought you were getting married next week.
Yeah. Oh, so do you think that was married and party thing? Was this impromptu like, or was this always the plan?
Oh, it's always the plan.
So was it? I think it was just like a small ceremony for them.
It was just obviously them two.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I should hope so.
Yeah. Father and Josie, his wife, and Dave's parents.
And that was it.
That was it. Because it was just a little one in the lakes, and then family events next week.
Oh, so next week it's just a party all day.
Yeah.
Oh, to be fair, that's probably quite nice. If it's in the lakes, I bet have they got pictures?
They will do.
I bet it looks fucking beautiful.
Will do. So yeah, that's the party next week. Funeral Monday.
Whose funeral was that?
Dave's uncle's. Which is the 3rd. So yeah, it's 5th, which is a Wednesday.
So was that 2 weeks from today?
Oh shit, I still don't know.
No, I don't know. Is it? Is what we on now? What we like the
25th?
That's 2 weeks, isn't
So
it?
yeah, we've got a week and a bit.
Week and a bit.
A week
yeah.
and a bit.
I feel like I saw more stuff from Acolyte. Maybe that's why it was in my head. I can't remember.
Can't even
But
remember.
hopefully, then, if Chris is going to smash some shit on Bank Holiday Monday, he can come back with some reports on Sting or whatever the fuck he does.
Yes.
He can let us know.
Right.
But until I remember anything, carry on, Chris. With what Chris says is a little news. So, what little news you've got?
What little news I have, I'm starting off with Cillian Murphy.
Yep.
He's appearing in 28 Years Later.
Cillian Murphy's back for the
Yes.
So he was in the first one, but not the second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how old will that make him?
Well, he was only young when
yeah, but it'll be like, so is this 28 years later now?
Yeah.
Because it's 28 weeks, 28 months, and they're doing 28 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could probably expect him as like a sort of like Quiet Place Part 2 sort of looking, sort of survivalist guy.
Yes.
Sweet, give me any more of the 28. That was so good.
Sweet. Squid Games got a release date of December for season 2.
I will watch because I do enjoy the games in Squid Games, but the rest of it
I couldn't get into it.
I don't get the big hype around it. It wasn't as massive as, well, saying that, Mr. Beast took the games and made his own stuff and it has blew up. I think I get the appeal, but at the same time, I think I don't get the appeal. It was fine.
Yeah. I'll pass. Insidious 6 has been announced. It's going to be hitting our cinemas next year.
Insidious is fucking the girl and the boy.
Yeah.
Not her brother, but the lad. So it's like a northern thing, boy or Ed and Lorraine Warren. Yeah. So because that universe is quite big now because you've got like Nun, Annabelle's had like a couple of films.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the MCU all over again.
It is indeed. LucasWorks, Star Wars.
Oh.
Focusing on a TV series, The Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So it's going to be a TV series. Obviously straight to Disney Plus.
Yes.
Mint. The Knights of the Old Republic. So that'll be Jedi. The Acolyte's 100 years before. We're talking Jedi way before that then.
Star Wars guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not massive knowledgeable. I'm like mediocre, but I'm fairly certain then that'll be like when like they had like the grey Jedis and everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when that'll be. I think.
Okay. Dwayne is getting a film made out after him.
Wait. No, that's not about him.
It is.
No, read it.
A Smashing Machine. Oh, no, a film directed. No. What?
It's about when the UFC started off. They had, I can't remember the guy's real name. He was like one of the most hardest hitting fighters on the planet. He was that's why they've probably done him up like this, removed tattoos, and they give him that hairline and shit. I can't remember his real name, but it was a big, massive unit of. There's a weird, horrible, disgusting knockout that you can see in the early days of the UFC. So it's like his fighting days. It's not The Rock. He's just playing him.
Oh, right, okay.
But to be fair, I can't remember his fucking name. Joe Rogan was talking about him the other day. The clips that I've seen and whatnot, he was a very angry, ferocious, you won't want to step in a cage and bastard. So I very much look forward to. I know we're up and down with The Rock sometimes, but this is one of the things where I'm like, this should be perfect because the guy is massive in real life.
Yeah, it's called The Smashing Machine.
When you'll see why.
Yeah. Okay. Paul Bettany, whatever you fucking way pronounce.
Paul Bettany.
Yeah, is returning as Vision. He's getting a series.
Didn't you say this ages ago that was getting a Vision? I feel like you did mention that Paul Bettany was coming back.
Obviously, it's not going to happen for another bit. But yes.
Well, we see White Vision, go off, don't we? And he's slowly getting his memories back because we have Vision v Vision inside of the Wanda's little bubble. And he goes off and he kind of remembers shit again and whatnot. I'm down for it. I love the Vision in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So.
Vision is good. Daredevil Season 2 has been confirmed it's happening.
About the first one even being out.
Yep.
Fucking yes, please.
And it's going to be on back-to-back with
Spider-Man 4.
Well, apparently Spider-Man's supposed to play a role in the Daredevil stories because... Like I said to you, the story's supposed to be Kingpin's making a task force to eradicate vigilantes.
Kingpin, Echo, he was running for mayor, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that'll be one of his things.
It's all tying together.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wants vigilantes gone from the streets, Spidey, Daredevil, Punisher, and it will be the task force that he sets up using the Punisher symbol.
Yes.
Like it is in the comics and whatnot, which, you give me goosebumps.
Yes. And obviously, with all that happening, Kate Bishop.
Hello. Oh, it could be Post.
Post.
Sorry, the post come to deliver my
post.
I already got my big post yesterday. too much on the This is just like the tie it off. Okay. Right, carry on.
So yes, obviously we'll have that kicking off with Daredevil and Kingpin and all that stuff.
And your girlie, Hayley Steinfeld.
Well, Haley and Miss Marvel will be leaders of the young Avengers.
I obviously Hayley Steinfeld's been amazing throughout her whole career. I loved her in Pitch Perfect and that. And I think you liked her music, didn't you? Is that right? You've been a big Hayley girl, but she's one of these characters, these actresses that she looks and lives and breathes Kate Bishop. She's phenomenal.
I still recommend watching Dickinson.
I should maybe give it a shot.
Like I said, I'm not a poetry guy, but 3 seasons, 10 episodes each season. It's fucking brilliant.
You did say it was outstanding.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, maybe should. I did say I just saw loads of smoke around your head and you're not smoking. I felt bad. I did say a little Richard work with us and a new season to watch. I'm completely up to date with. I'm so up to date with everything, even stuff that I've just been like. I'll maybe give that a watch one day. I've done everything. Completely up to date.
There's Mankind. That's good.
So I haven't done that. I did the Dark Matter.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
It's fine. I don't think it's outstanding, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit, I can't wait for that. You know, The Others, but it's not The Others I'm thinking of. That new film that's coming out in like a week or two. I think it's like the 7th. The one where the Watches.
Aye.
Yeah, that's and they've got a new trailer to that, and I watched that, and I cannot wait for that. I think that looks it's giving me Others vibe because you don't know anything that's going on. I can't wait for a cinema trip for that. Like Christ.
Trip. Yeah, so there's Mankind to watch. That's good. Enjoy Mankind.
Not Mankind as in Mr. Socko WWE.
No. Sorry, it's All for Mankind. Sorry, All for Mankind.
Right. Okay.
That's where I'm watching that. Oh, there's C with Jason Momoa.
The site one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never got round to that. I think you said something that put me off, and I can't remember what. Did Dave Bautista come to that?
Yeah, he's in season 2.
No, I don't think it was that. That you put me off. Something. I don't know why I was put off. But was it because? Did you say it was getting cancelled? I feel like I read something about it, or something was said. I could be talking out my arse here. I'm getting shows confused.
I can't remember.
No, I don't know why I never gave that a shot, because obviously Momoa, Bautista are all beautiful bastards.
Yeah, it's good. Recommend it. Where am I at? We are getting, right, well, possibly, maybe, we'll see. Marvel Studios are potentially working on a new series called Blonde Phantom.
Blonde Phantom?
Now, enlighten me.
I'm not even sure who the Blonde Phantom is. Do you have a picture?
No, it's set in the 60s, and it's possibly that Taylor Swift will be playing.
Oh, because Taylor Swift's allegedly going to be playing, not Domino.
It's kind of like a crime-fighting spy series.
Oh, she's rumoured to play fucking, what's she called in Deadpool Wolverine? Because they asked Ryan these questions. Okay, as soon as you finish recording, I'm going to remember her fucking name. Not Diamond. Yes, if it's the character that Taylor Swift's going to be playing, it's mutant. I'm assuming it's mutant shenanigans because that's who she's rumoured to be in Deadpool.
Well, I don't know. Let's Google Blonde Phantom.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea who Blonde Phantom is.
If it is the world of X-Men, it's too many fucking mutants to friggin' remember.
Blonde Phantom.
According to Wikipedia, the Blonde Phantom is a fictional masked crime fighter appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics.
Yeah, it's a line that I never ever read. So that it's not the same character that she's allegedly playing in Deadpool Wolverine then, if it's true.
And finally, a Knives Out 3 is happening.
Saw the title reveal.
Yes, it's titled Wake Up, Dead Man.
I like the. I know the last one got a little bit late. Have you not? They're actually quite. Daniel Craig's oddly charming in it. Look, he talks like that. I'm Daniel Craig.
It's Western.
Yeah, he's very much. It's not as broad as I'm doing it. My accent's really shit. But he's, I'm here to solve a mystery. The last one with Bautista and that, it was really, really fucking. Glass Onion, that one was called, and Edward Norton and shit. That was so much fun. The first one was really good as well. But I recommend watching them. They're like, they give me the vibe of what was that Inspector guy years and years ago, and he'd always know that.
Poirot.
Yeah, he knew the answer to the crime at the start of the episode, but he would never reveal it till the end.
Inspector Poirot.
Is that-
He's
was
lost the eyeball.
Yeah, and he was quite small and a bit weird. It doesn't look like him, but it gives me vibes of that because the way he works it all out, and he kind of has his inklings at the start. And 2 films we've had now, and 2 times I've been completely wrong with who the murderers are. I've been miles off, been like, yes, I can work this out. Oh shit, I was wrong. So I'd be a shit investigator. But no, they're fun. I like them. Did you share that's the end?
That's the end. That's it.
Well, before we go, thank you, Chris, for your news.
Thank you.
I did see, we won't get them, the bastards, but viewers in America, you know, the whole turn off your mobile thing. I've got the clip if you do want to watch it. They're greeted with Deadpool and Wolverine now, and it's like someone's phone's going off, and Wolverine goes right to the screen. He's like, who's got that fucking phone on, and all this kind of shit, and it's him being very aggressive, and I'm trying that fucking phone. And Deadpool's like, come on, we can put it to vibrate, let it rub us for a bit, and then we can. And it's like, oh my god, why can't we be welcomed to turning our phones off the cinema by this? It's fucking absolutely beautiful. And I also read a thing about Marvel, Deadpool, Wolverine saying fans are going to be jaw-dropped, excited, overwhelmed, and potentially sad because of everything they're trying to bring. Because they did this, I can't remember who the girl who was interviewing. She interviewed the director, Ryan and Hugh, and she was mentioning names and shit and see if there's any giveaways about are they in this, and you could see some of them sort of no, and like, oh my god, I wish I could read faces and whatnot. I can't wait for that. It looks amazing. And I also saw a potential synopsis leak for Venom 3. It's going to be like the Lethal Protector kind of comic lines where we're going to have Toxin's going to be in it. There's going to be a couple of other symbiotes running around. But apparently there will be a Peter Parker, and Venom knows to try and kill Peter because eventually in his timeline he'll always be killed by Spider-Man. But in this, Venom stumbles across Peter Parker, who's only 10 years old, and he turns out he's going to protect him instead of kill him, hence becoming the Lethal Protector. And I'm all down for that.
Nice.
So, if that's true anyway, it's just a synopsis that was potentially leaked. We'll see if that is true and whatnot. But I don't think I've got anything I can round you off with. So I've redone Godzilla Kong again. That's 4 times I've watched it since it's been out. I can't tell you how much it just stimulates my nipples. Like, see when shit, I fucking love so much. See, like, obviously we don't want to speak about how we're gonna die, but if I hear and I go, I think genuinely there'll be a part of me going, this is quite cool actually. Like I'm about to be like, because when Godzilla goes to get Tiamat's energy, and Tiamat comes over, and you think, oh, it's a class. I think they give it a class 9. I can't remember what it is. It's a super powerful Titan. Tiamat attacks Zilla, wraps it around. You think Zilla's like, I'm not even bothered. Tiamat's wrapped around and warm, like you're fucked, son. And then blood comes up the top, and everyone's like, Godzilla's just running around the world ripping up Titans here for fun. And then like, and look, the fight with Kong, like how Kong hits Zilla with his gauntlet, and Kong's like, yeah, I've got you this time. And Godzilla stands and was like, I'm absolutely fine, you mong, and just smashes him with a finger. But Mothra comes down and stops it. I'm like, you are sexy. I've never been attracted to animals, but I think I fancy.
I hope not.
Hey, if Godzilla is my size and he's wanting a date, I might go out and get a fucking Pilates is a fitness thing, isn't it? Yes. I might go get like an energy drink with Godzilla or some shit. I feel like he just wants energy to store it. But like even the bit where he's in Paris or wherever he's in France, and he's going to the nuclear bit, and the planes come over, and he just stands there and he does this zoom, and he's like, oh, Godzilla's just powering up here to super max level. So everything's going down. Kong's dealing with this shit. Zilla's just upstairs basically leveling up, and you're thinking, you're fucking mint. It's such a brilliant film. I love it so much. So yeah, I've smashed it too many times.
I'll have to give it a rewatch.
It's and again watching it in a handful of times now in 2D. I'm actually, even though it was a mistake, I'm happy we watched it in 3D. It was so beautiful in 3D.
Yeah, it was.
But speaking of that, there is 3D versions of Deadpool and Wolverine. Don't worry, I got this
Yeah.
Because me and Chris have our midnight release tickets already for
Did we get the
Deadpool.
top of the stairs as usual?
Yeah, it was. To be fair as well, when I looked at it, it was quite sought out, and it was Ryan Reynolds himself that said the tickets are out, and I thought Carlos probably not going to have anything. Boom, there you go. That a 2D and a 3D. I was like, oh my god, that's why I sent you the message. I was
Yeah, well, I've got my days.
yeah, because it's the 25th, which is technically Thursday, but we'll be going Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Which is like 1 minute past midnight, so
Yeah.
technically it's Thursday.
Oh, I've got my Thursday, Friday off.
Which is it's quite cool as well, because we did it for the Batman. I remember when I bought us the Batman tickets. I was actually at Newcastle at the time. We were about to play Chelsea, and I messaged saying, "Oh, the Batman! It's a midnight release tickets. It's still not for a couple of months. So I'll get them now." And I can't fucking wait for that, man. I'm so fucking stupidly excited for this film, and the fact that our midnight tickets are already stocked, ready to go.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
It's been a while since we had a midnight release.
I literally said that to Rich. I was like, this feels like it's been ages. For a while, every MCU film and every Star Wars film that come out, they were like midnight. And then after COVID, the only one we've had is the Batman. It's like it just stopped. I don't know what happened or what went wrong.
No idea.
I'm assuming everywhere else around the world still has them. Maybe because Carlo's really small. I don't know why or what. I'll tell you what else I watched. The Strangers Chapter 1.
Strangers.
Yeah, you know the original Liv Tyler one. They just brought a new one with Cheryl Blossom from Riverdale.
Yeah.
It was absolutely awful.
Okay.
There were moments because the original Strangers is one of the best horrors ever. It's fucking because it's not demonic evil entities. It's people that wear masks. And one of the best lines in a horror film ever is, "Why are you doing this? Because you're in." It's like, oh my, well that just shows I'm meant to you. I'm only going to stab you up because you're in the house. It's like, all right, so I'm dealing with you. It had its moments and whatnot, but it had one horrible fucking line in it where this bloke, the actor in it, that Cheryl Blossom was fantastic, but he was fucking horrendous. They've been fucked up. They're getting chased around. He's got a gun to one of the strangers' head, and he's like, he accidentally killed somebody before that, a caretaker of the house, the Airbnb.
Yeah. And
he's like, do you know what they say about your first kill's the hardest? Well, you're my second. And I'm like, well, kill him then. Shoot him then. He just lingers for ages, so I'll just spot on you. And one of the other strangers takes him out. I was like, if you didn't say that fucking stupid line, acting like some sort of hard man, you fucking idiot. But apparently this is a start of a trilogy. And the second one's due to come out before the end of the year, and I don't know when the third one's coming out. And it had its moments. It did bring sort of vibes from the original, but it just made me want to rewatch the original, so I rewatched the original. It's like I said, it's fucking phenomenal. But the good thing about it being fairly bad was hopefully it just gets better.
Hopefully.
With it being a trilogy. So I recommend you watch it when it comes out, give your own opinion, but
yeah,
it was.
But
anyway, yeah, sorry, that's me. I'm done. Okay. Unless Chris has got any more shenanigans.
No, I don't think I have, to be fair. I think we're all caught up. I'll have a quickly look scandals.
You can have some ASMR paper noise. Have we only recorded for 11? Oh no, we had a break. I was going to say, we've never had 11 minutes of fucking news, but yet we stopped to get my mail, didn't we?
Yes.
My lovely fucking
We put a pause on it. Nothing's coming up. Nothing. Did it. Nah, now it's coming up. So.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we will be back next week to speak all about Furiosa.
We shall.
And of course, whatever else has happened along the way. Fingers crossed, Chris can take a couple of things off on Monday and he can. I'm still dying, man. I need you to watch Iron Claw. I need to know what you think of it. I need to know, because like I said, everybody that I know has watched it was absolutely fucking crippled by it. ASMR, sorry, ASMR.
I will get around to it.
Because obviously you're quite a hard man to jerk. You're quite a hard man to jerk. Quite a hard man to bring to tears. The last thing I remember you crying over was Logan. So if everybody I know's had a proper heartbreaking thing over it, I'm dying to know how you feel. If you do feel sad over it, or if you just think okay, or because like I said, I think Zac Efron is phenomenal in that film. And I guess as well, with knowing the story of the Von Erichs being a wrestling fan, I didn't know it to that extent. And you just think, how can that family be so unlucky? It's fucking mental.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, Chris, hopefully give it a watch.
I will.
And like I said, Knuckles, you're gonna have to do at some point because you enjoyed the thingies. You get through them quick enough. But definitely Sting. I want to get your thoughts on Sting as well because I was alright, a little bit let down by it. Not like heartbroken, but like a bit shit. So it's like when you make noise, you shout ASMR, and then people can like wank and sleep to it.
Okay.
People like that kind of shit.
Yeah, people are weird.
People like the ASMR. I still watch people, that Turkish guy give haircuts. That shit makes me feel. Just a Turkish man looking, and just cutting away and doing his shit. I'm like, oh, and he's just scrubbing people's heads and that. I fucking love it, mate.
Thanks.
But there we go, visuals. That is the Canoes News. Thank you, Chris. We're gonna We're gonna have a little bit of scrambled egg on toast.
Probably.
And bacon cherry.
I might get bacon. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, we might switch it up. Well, yeah, we'll find out. We'll sit down, get a booth, get a latte, and visuals. Thanks for listening. Always keep being you and keep on keep brown.
What are you doing?
Let's get itchy legs.
And as always,
itchy legs.
love you. Bye.
What are you doing?